You know what I mean? Because it's going to take up a slot.
And
Yeah,
we're back, ladies and gentlemen. People, they're streaming, I'm streaming, and we're just catching up.
Okay,
Oh my, it's a
so
big
now
stream
where are we
party.
fast traveling to?
Did you turn in your bounty?
Yes, I did. Now I'm going to Sorrow's Harbor.
Yes, sir.
Okay. There's some dude in my stream now talking in Spanish.
I mean, your name is El Gringo Loco.
I know.
Stands to reason.
Hunter, translate.
I'm looking at the comments.
Yeah,
I'm like,
never mind. You're gonna have to be our translator, dog.
He says, Pro minha pica de madera. I guess.
He canceled that. Oh, that's funny. Alright, let's see. 17. Then I need to switch that.
Okay.
Hold on.
Hunter's our ambassador. He's like, damn, you gonna let us talk? You gonna let him talk to you like that?
Seu de dos 200. Que me seria you me desen. Oh, nah.
He's talking all kinds of shit.
I'm good, Chief.
He says, minha pica.
Pico de Gallo? I fucking love that shit.
No, he says,
So
minha pica.
God, whoever created Pico de Gallo is just a genius.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
It's just garden shit. You throw it all in there, but man,
yeah, man,
it's just bomb is almighty.
Yeah, man, I love Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo is bomb too.
The 5th of May. That's what that means.
Right, right.
That's my aunt's birthday.
Hey, Mazel Tov. Alright, what did I say I was going to do before I quit the stream earlier? Oh, yeah, I remember us. I wanted to do something before I left.
Now, I found out that there was a difference. There's a bar mitzvah and there's a bat mitzvah.
Oh, yeah? You got to elaborate.
Yeah. Did you guys know that?
Mm-mm.
No.
Yeah, one's for a boy and one's for a girl.
Interesting.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know they had one for females. That's crazy.
Yeah, they get a bat mitzvah, and the guys get a bar mitzvah.
I wonder what
And
they do
get
there.
their wee-wees cut. No, that's a christening or something, ain't it?
That's yeah, I don't know what they call that, but you do that a little
get their
bit before a
wee-wees
bar
cut.
mitzvah.
Yeah, they get their wee-wees cut.
What, do they get their lips?
You're a young man.
I was about to say,
What?
I was like, what they do with the females? Like, what? They cut the lips off? Like, what?
Yeah, they just trim it. They just trim it.
No, they just labeled them as the mortal sin for the rest of their existence.
Sounds about white.
Hey, well, at least in our country, they get to keep their genitals.
What's your country?
America.
I don't know, man. In our country in 2019, they cutting them. They cutting it off. Some people decide, like, nah, man, I'm the wrong gender. I need to cut that off. Can I talk about that?
I know, right? Oh, that's so sad. Why would you? And then they think that makes them something else, and it's like, no, it really doesn't.
The greatest
I mean,
American on the face of the planet cut his penis off and turned it into a vagina.
Right? Now he's a strong and beautiful woman.
Yeah.
Who, Rob Kardashian?
Holy shit.
Yeah, these guys are a little heavier hitting.
I see that.
Are they swords for you?
Bow!
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague
Oh
started,
man, my ankle's starting to
first to fall sick.
bump.
We had a story
Yeah,
about
your face is
walked away,
killing me.
but really
Yeah?
refused to treat him.
Oh, hell yeah,
Said
brother.
my boy didn't deserve treatment.
Well, yeah,
So
brother.
the medicine
Oh,
boy
hell yeah,
used
brother. Oh, yeah, as soon as I get my gold teeth out of Hawk, brother, I'm gonna pay all that money I owe you. I'm gonna get my job back. Swear to God, I'm gonna get my house back. I'm gonna get my dog out of the pound. I think that'd be a good idea. Oh, yeah, brother.
Dog out the pound? Holy crap.
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh, yeah, brother. You got a cigarette? Oh, you got a cigarette, brother? Oh, I love you, brother.
Hey, man. You got that Southern Cut Marble, man. Yeah, man. Oh, thank you so much, brother.
You got a Pall Mall, brother?
Oh no, he said
You
Paul.
got a cool? You got a cool?
You got a Times?
You get that menthol shit, right? Oh yeah, brother.
Hey man, I don't mean to bother you, but you had a Virginia Slims?
A Virginia Slam.
Oh yeah, brother.
Oh my god.
I don't know what it was. Me and my brother were sitting around, and I was just like, that's all I hear at the donut shop, man. Oh yeah, brother. Oh, as soon as I get my gold teeth out of Hawk, I swear to God, I'm gonna pay you back, brother. And it's like every person in Shasta County.
Time's come to look toward the future.
It's a sad world we live in sometimes. Okay, so Gringo, check this out.
Yeah.
We had to kill 3 witches around the map. There's 3 crystals that they were protecting. I just popped one. There's one right here in front of us. And there's one more down below. Let me pop it. And then once we pop that, the 4th one above the ogre will be unshielded. I gotta find the other crystal's down here. We hadn't killed the enemies yet. This one's still shielded. There's still 1 Aculite, really? And that spawned it in.
Oh!
Wow, she throttled you.
Yeah, she did.
Did you see that divinity? Oh, I was gonna get you up, slut. I mean, handsome man.
Oh, the boys aren't watching anymore. They went to bed.
Oh,
yeah.
Slut. I mean,
fuck!
Yeah, I'll stand by it. Oh, fudge knuckles.
Where is it? Where is
Old
it?
tally knuckle.
Alright, you ready? Here we go, Gringo.
I'm coming.
Hit him, hit him. Hit him with
trying.
everything you got. Oh god, oh god, he's gonna lock up. Oh god. Hit him, hit him. Oh, we got him. Nice. Now we just gotta lift threads.
I got Crater Maker done.
Excellent, excellent.
Yeah, I'm still in all of this. They ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing. Who saw that? You saw that? Who else saw it? Nobody else? Yeah.
Zoe says she fought her way out of a marauder camp.
Alright. So now, before we go up to the other door, oh, let's get your chest real quick. There's that. Now we gotta go through here. Do you have a,
Where's the chest at? I see it.
Okay. Do you have a treat, one of those sweet treats or whatever?
I don't know if I do or not.
You get them for, yeah, well, if you do, you'll find out. You should be able to open this, though. If you turned in that bounty, you should have one of
Oh,
those.
the firewall data fragments, yeah.
Yeah, you got one of those?
Yep.
Alright, well, there's another item in here that I want to point out to you. When you get a sweet treat, and you turn in one of these weekly data wall fragments, there should be on this chair over here, next to it or something, a jade rabbit on the ground.
It says somewhere. I lack something.
Yeah, yep. Okay, you don't have one yet. You get them randomly. You should be able to talk to this, though.
Process the firewall data fragment.
Yeah. Put that in.
Simota's broken necklace, and I got another essence. Oh, I cleansed an essence.
There you go, you little slut. Now I think you gotta go talk to Eris Mord. Okay, so wait a minute though, before you do anything, we gotta go type in that code.
Yeah, we gotta go do the last code.
I'm pretty sure it's right up here. Yep, I see it. Alright, K1 Revelations. Let me look it up real quick. I'm pretty sure it's the first one.
Fresh off the list.
No, that's logistics. Alright. K1 Revelation, here we go. Okay, here we go.
Ow. Damn, this one's long.
There you go. That should be all 4.
Perfect. Says descent. Quest step.
Alright. Now, you can fast travel to Eris Morn. I want to say that the next thing you gotta do is talk to her for your other piece that you've been working on. There's another item you've been working on. So let's fast travel to Eris Morn.
Captive cord found. Oh, I got shit. All I gotta do is find the captive cord, and I get the arc logic, whatever that is.
It's a machine. It's a auto rifle. It's actually a pretty good auto rifle.
So all I gotta find is that, and then I can get that part.
Yeah, my headset's running low right now.
Oh wow.
What?
Eris has power drop quests for me now.
Yeah, nice. Where are you? Where is she? Oh, okay, here she is. She wasn't showing up for me.
Alright, so really nothing was left, just a little bit of dialogue, so
Alright, so I'll talk to Eris.
let's get on our ship.
Eris doesn't have nothing for me.
What do your bounties say?
Hang on.
Yeah, let me try and pull up that YouTube window.
Okay. The draw? Is that it?
No, that's for the last word.
Oh, okay. The journey?
Honor the. You go to the first page. Yeah, keep going. Whatever you need to do to go to the first page. The journey is for the exotic. Your path brightens, shining through the barrier beneath the harbor from Nisara. Alright, that now you have to do the dungeon. That's what that is. No, the memory of Simota. Search the scraps Simota. That's one thing you need to do.
Where's
Top
that
right.
at? Oh, okay. Necklace scraps collected.
What? How does
Okay,
that?
so I have to defeat Nightmares on the Moon with arc abilities.
Okay, so that's one thing you're gonna want to do. Arc abilities or arc? Okay. Arc class and do your arc thing. You know, use supers, whatever you need to. Arc abilities or arc? Okay. Be an arc class.
Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Okay. Alright, so So I wanted to do more talking, but I didn't want to interrupt them while they're doing their raid. So I wanted to see if there was going to be like more dialogue or maybe a little like side mission or whatever, but it wasn't. So lead us popsicle stand.
Welcome back, Captain. All systems are now operating within acceptable parameters. Shall I take our ship into orbit?
Let's get out of here.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Good. I've been waiting to hear from him.
Ah, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Never been better.
Good, great, excellent. Let's move on. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Fine, I'll have a word with Gladys.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
You want to explain what a holographic shroud is?
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
People will actually fall for this? Seems far-fetched.
Ha 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 ha! The beauty is they don't expect it. The shroud is the only one of its kind. We humans have a tendency to overlook the unexpected. Activate the disguise, walk past someone. What do they see? A figure dressed like a fellow employee. Don't act odd. They won't focus on you.
You mentioned this thing has limitations.
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Why do I need a gadget for this? Couldn't I just steal a uniform or something?
A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise? The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
How the hell does a hologram sweetens your breath?
Science, that's how.
Alright, man. I'll put it to good use, thanks.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Got it. Anywho, okay. I gotta go to my quarters. The holographic shot projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas, provided you had a correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise results in being attacked on sight. Things I'm gonna have to read later. This is it? Let's put these things in there. I know I ain't gonna use this is stuff I need to sell, but I'm gonna put all this stuff right here. 'Cause I don't need this stuff right here. This is stuff I need to sell, but I'm gonna put all this stuff right here. 'Cause I don't need 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 this stuff right here. Okay.
Just to warn you, we may have a bedbug infestation. I am investigating non-toxic extermination measures. Non-toxic to you, I mean.
We have bed bugs? Hey, that's going way down, man. Alright, so let's get 8 hours of sleep. 90? Oh.
I've adjusted the spice containers to optimize the flow.
Hell yeah. Ow. My leg.
I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy like, ain't it?
What do you think of the ship?
That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
Apparently, Ada's the one who actually flies the ship.
Fly-by-wire's pretty normal. Or leastways, that's what I read in the trades. I've never been on a real ship before. Hello! I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing.
Ada, Parvati will be fixing you from now on. I expect your full cooperation.
I am at your disposal, Miss Parvati. You will find the technical schematics in the engineer's locker, though I'm afraid Captain Hawthorne has lost the owner's manual.
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But I think we're cooking with plasma torches. You can do that, you know. My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch.
Did you learn your trade from your father? Sounded like it when you taught to read.
Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all of my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was.
Reese seems to have it in for you.
I'm not exactly a model employee. Not like you wanted. The kind that stays quiet and gets the right work done in the right order every day. It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us.
But you're actually good at this, and you enjoy it.
Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow, and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling.
After school, you moved straight back to Edgewater?
Yep, nothing much had changed. Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big ol' hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have brought this up.
Oh, I miss him, sure enough. But he's a fond memory. I was right beside him when he passed, holding his hand. Talking about him makes me smile. Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh, look at the time. Sorry to bend your ear so long. And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape.
Break time's over. So where's the priest? Oh.
As always, I am at your disposal. Anything you'd like to discuss?
Any idea where we can find someone who speaks French in this colony?
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
That sounds like a good lead, but how do we find him?
That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
How is it that a simple vicar happens to be such a highly skilled hacker?
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
How will a crew manifest help us track down your scholar friend?
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifest to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Thank you, Captain.
Hey, how
Welcome
you doing?
back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Know anything about the auto mechanical gathering desk in the janitor's closet?
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
I'm in the mood for some entertainment.
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear? Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
That's not my favorite song.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song.
That's enough for now.
As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
I like to learn more about the colony.
What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
The Groundbreaker.
We're cleared to dock with the Groundbreaker if that's your desired destination. If we're going there, please be sure all docking forms have been filed in triplicate and fees have been paid. The Mardettes take their docking laws quite seriously.
You could take care of that for us, right? No. We'll get Groundbreaker.
The Groundbreaker was Halcyon's original colony ship. It has since been repurposed in the Lagrange part of the system. Freighters often deliver or pick up goods from the Groundbreaker en route to other destinations. The city ship hosts an array of cargo bays, factories, housing sections, and more. Many of Halcyon's companies maintain office spaces with stationed representatives in what is considered a truly neutral territory within the system. If we're going there, please be sure all docking forms have been filed in triplicate and fees have been paid. The Mardettes take their docking laws quite seriously.
You can take care of that for us, right?
I can, yes. Let me add that to my list of 1,435,498 tasks I am simultaneously executing in order to run our ship.
Oh, and do it without the lip.
Order does not compute. Nevertheless, I will endeavor to execute my current and future tasks without lip.
Alright, y'all.
Captain Hawthorne used to be more dashing. Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Got a sec?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sure, we can head over to the engineer now.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Break time's over. Alright.
Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that. Yeah, huh?
That's not the point. Customs and inspection, right this way. Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
So I'm stuck here.
Not stuck, per se. You could always throw yourself out the airlock. Of course, then you'd find yourself with an exciting new problem.
Any idea why my ship was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you probably riled up the wrong petty board bureaucrat. A man named Udom Bedford.
I'm gonna be wringing his Bedford's neck.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
I'm not gonna do your job for you.
Now, hold on, it'll just take a minute.
Seriously. Fine, what is it?
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay. Tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
No promises.
Of course. What am I to you but the guy who's got his eye on your ship? Is there anything else I can help you with?
Looking for someone named Gladys.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Can you tell me about Udom Bedford?
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
So what's the tension between Groundbreaker and the board?
They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop out of this colony. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
I'm glad it terrified them. The bastards keep pushing them.
It's a delicate balance, right? We could cancel their freighters' docking privileges in retaliation, but where'd that lead us? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we may do all right. So far, anyway.
The board runs most of the system, don't they?
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing bays. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
Thanks for the info.
Sure thing.
See you around.
Be seeing you.
Motherfucker spawn my shit, man. The quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If you get caught inside, you'll be shot on sight. Using disguise will prevent immediate hostility. Ooh.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
Sheesh. Where's that thing at?
Hi there. Haven't seen you around before. What can Groundbreaker Security do for you today?
I'm just getting my bearings. What do you have here? What do you do here?
This is the security desk, sir. If you're here to report a crime, you'll want to talk to Commandant Sanita. I'm not authorized to take incident reports anymore.
Do what you do. I don't know. Tours or something? Oh, do you do? Ha.
We can't just let anyone walk in here. I wouldn't be, well, it's not... We just don't. Maybe if you clear an open bounty and get in good with Commandant Sanita, or help Chief Tennyson fix this heat, that might warrant a thank you tour or something.
Any chance you'll change your mind?
Well, let me think about it for a minute. No?
You don't sound awfully sure of that.
We got a lot of rules to follow. Hard to remember them all sometimes.
I really like to get back there.
Yeah, I'm getting that, but this area's off limits. I told you. Maybe if you clear an open bounty and get in good with Commandant Sanita. All right.
See you around.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
What bounties do you have?
Got a hot one for you. Captain Gunnar McRed. Just 26 hours old. The posting, that is, not the criminal. Allegations include several counts of flying under the influence, carrying open alcoholic containers, failure to pay docking fees, resisting arrest, and assaulting not one but 2 officers.
I can see why he's wanted dead or alive.
Dreadful, ain't it? Such blatant disregard for order. It's a real problem in the youth these days. It's true enough that he ain't particularly deadly, but the interest on each fine being compounded as they are means he'll be paying with his life insurance. Only way to cover it. Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork.
I'll take the posting.
You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head, or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill. I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to you.
I'll be on my way.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You were hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a lot of static at first, but then this voice said his name was Graham?
Graham, right. Broadcasting on a dead world full of monsters. Now I've heard everything.
You know, it takes more muscles to frown and smile.
Who told you that? Graham?
Asshole. Not so fast! What do you think you're doing?
Whatever I want.
I don't want any trouble out of you.
The fuck?
I find myself marveling at the... Something vexing you, Captain? Yes, well, now that we're here, can we check in with security? I'd like to track down that scholar.
Carry on. Hey. Huh? I don't have time for this.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory type. It's about.
Pops. That's his name from regular show. I know I think about it. Hello?
You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene? See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place.
What's this about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Wait, you don't even like her, but you're checking on her?
You say that like it's weird.
It's none of my business. I was just curious.
I just don't like to leave a debt unpaid, that's all.
Maybe I can look in on Jesse.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Something I can help you with? If only my other patient. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
The records say, have you actually spoken to her yourself?
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying.
Can I buy supplies from you? You seem well stocked.
Not without dispensation from Chief Junlei, I fear. Supplies are hard to come by out here.
How do you mean?
We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff. We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Fleet.
Alright, see you around. I don't want to hear from you, nigga. Move out my way.
You ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
To the last ratchet on rotten time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Ellie sent me.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. I am lethally
Open the
contagious.
door before I kick it down.
Should have known she'd send a bruiser after me. Damned if I don't rue the day I saved her scrawny little hide. Inadvertently, I befriended a bloodhound in the process. Alright, okay, we can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged. What's occupying your thoughts?
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
What did you do that got you in trouble?
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
Yet, you think the board has someone follow you, and now you're hiding out.
Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. Alright, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
So you stole it.
If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent.
Ellie asked me to help you, so that's what I plan to do.
Udom Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
I'll talk to Udom for you.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Alright, anywho.
Any word on Jessie?
She's in debt to the board, and she thinks someone's after her. I'll handle it.
Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
Ah, the board. Organized, efficient, competent.
Oh!
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
I'm gonna wring your scrawny neck, you sprat. Alex is dead.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
What was your relationship with him?
He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed.
Yep, he sure did.
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man.
Oh, that nigga's a fruit.
How did he die?
He died in an escape pod accident.
Oh, awful business that. But why? How? No. Best not to ask after the gory details.
Again, I'm very sorry. Can we get back to topic at hand?
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Alex never mentions Phineas.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
I'm here about Jessie Doyle. I want her debt settled.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
She's worth more alive than dead. Put her under an indivisible contract.
That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate?
The way I see it, she doesn't have much choice. Nah, she's hiding in the sick now.
I quite concur. It's refreshing to deal with someone practical for a change. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work? Be my guest.
Can you get me to Stellar Bay?
Good law! Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit?
So, no.
No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no.
No would have done it. You don't have to crack open a thesaurus.
Best to be clear, I believe.
Ask away.
We ain't snitches, you feel me? We ain't gonna be out here snitching on people. We ain't gonna be 6'9" anybody. Excuse you.
I picked up some assholes and their big interstellar freighters. Nearly ran me on the way in.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. Except being right. That's nice, too. The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better-than-average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
Are you saying you'll work for me because I helped Jesse?
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
Welcome aboard, Ellie.
You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorite, Captain.
I'll catch up with you on the ship later.
Welcome to the crew, Miss Ellie. We're real happy to have you.
Something on your mind?
We're gonna work together. I'd like to know more about you.
I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination. Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook.
So zero-G cocktail.
It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand. Usually zero-G brew with some Spectrum vodka if you're lucky. Purple berry shake if you're not.
Inventive.
I'll make you one sometime. If you don't enjoy it, I'll make a few more until you do.
Do you have more experience contracting now with other captains?
Sure do. Some of it was even legal.
What is that supposed to mean? We're joking about being a pirate. That's all I really need to know.
What gave it away? It's the hair, right?
Wait.
Maybe the ammo belt?
You
I had it
want
custom
to look like
made.
a pirate?
Gotta advertise your business somehow. I've done all types of work with all kinds of crews. If there's one thing you ought to know about me, it's that I won't tell you your business. Your ship, your way.
Sounds reasonable.
Glad to hear it. It's worked for me this long.
I was just...
Well, my blood type is AB positive. I'm a Leo, and I despise Space Hospital. Never mind what anyone else tries to tell you. That about covers it.
Where are you from? How you get into this line of work?
Aw, come on. That stuff's boring.
You're deflecting.
Look, the thing I've learned about living in close quarters is that you've got to give people room to breathe. I'm all for making a few bits together and having fun doing it, but let's keep a little professional distance. No complaints here.
You still betting on the tossball series?
Are those XF411s?
Hotter than usual in here.
Hope we're not catching Junlei on a bad day.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction.
Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
I'm captain at the Unreliable, recently unshackled from Groundbreaker's impound.
Good for you. Hope you scared some sense into those bureaucrats giving you trouble. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
I'll do whatever I can to help you keep the peace.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Now that my ship's out of impound, I can safely say I'm headed for Monarch.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard. Dr. Fenhill, I hope you've reconsidered my offer to stay on full-time. My crew are never short on dents and bruises.
I'm trying to live a more balanced life. Gun in one hand, scalpel in the other.
I already knew it'd be easier to teach an automech heart surgery than to change your mind. Fair travels, Ellie.
Is that even possible? Automex seems a little clumsy by nature.
They're risky, but the odds are still a little better than waiting for certain death.
We don't see a lot of competent surgeons on Groundbreaker. Dr. Fenhill is my on-again, off-again freelancer. I take it she'll be joining your crew full-time?
I don't like to put a label on things. Let's keep it casual.
If you ever decide to settle down, there's a home for you on Groundbreaker.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
No need to be so formal. Oh wait, I'm a dodger.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Nice job, Ronnie.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention. Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
The ship is a family business?
Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gayan, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer.
Was it a big change, that transition to command? Well, yeah, condolences.
Appreciate it. There wasn't much that took me by surprise about the job, but the little things you never expect or think about, they add up over time. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out. You've got my attention. You're right, I don't. I like to think of myself as a nice person, but if that gaudy embassy of his was on fire, I might hold my breath a moment before activating the sprinkler system. The board wants control over Groundbreaker, and leeches like Udom Bedford will do anything to please their corporate masters.
How do you keep the board at a safe distance?
I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change. You've got my attention. Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Well, why haven't you fixed them yet?
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Is there no room for compromise?
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
You need a contractor to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Got it. I'll take care of it. Take care of that right now.
Hold on. There's something you should know before you go charging off. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
I'll get those parts from the back bays.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information needed to the capture of wanted terrorists beneath wells. Report any sightings. Rizzo's Cider. A hard cider for a hard life.
Hey, you got a second? Guess not.
What?
Hey, we don't know each other yet, but I'm Felix Millstone. I was in the middle of a little discussion with the local authorities when you passed me by. I noticed your ship in port. Got to thinking you might be looking for some crew, so I wandered by, just to take a closer look. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
You're going with someone you barely know.
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
Alright, Felix, tell me why I should hire you.
You're serious. You're giving me a shot. Alright. Hang on. I put together a little speech, just in case you asked. Hey there. I'm Felix Millstone. I have prepared a list of reasons why I believe you should hire me to join the crew of your ship and/or outlaw gang.
I'm enjoying this. Go on.
Firstly, I am highly personable, and I get along well with anyone who is not of the jackass persuasion.
Sorry. He's funny.
Secondly, I can be counted on in the event of a firefight, standoff, and/or raid. My motto is, if you need a steady gun hand, I'm your man. That motto is it's a work in progress. Additionally, I have several years of experience as a box hauler. This skill may come in handy if you need a body dragged away or a door held open while escaping enemy fire. In conclusion, thank you for considering me for your ship crew and/or outlaw gang. I look forward to our adventures together.
I thought that was real good, Felix.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. What do you think? Am I in?
Hard enough. You're hired.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this.
We'll see you on the ship, Felix.
I'll just gather my personals and meet you on board. This is gonna be great.
You got a crew now, Felix.
Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
Sure.
So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages. I got him here on my data pad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right?
Comes from the
Not
heart.
so good. But real sweet.
Comes from the heart, you say?
Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. The trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. Made my chest hurt, kinda.
Sounds like she likes you.
I don't know where it's leading yet or have been. Leastways not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold.
Everyone's different. Don't worry about it. That sort of things. That sort of thing is plenty nice, but it's not everything.
To me, the best thing was always just sharing space with somebody. Feeling safe and warm. When folks start implying you're a little different from an automechanical, you start to wonder. I guess I just needed to talk. I'm feeling a touch better. Thanks for hearing me out, Captain.
No problem.
I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel? Who's Isabel?
Wow, that went downhill fast. You're looking a little rough.
They were... close, Captain. Like, more than friends close.
They were close? Not anymore?
I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope?
Great idea. Drinking solves everything. That's what you want next time we hit the Groundbreaker. Drinks are on me.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be ready.
Okay. Alright, to the bar. Da-da-da. I did not mean to press that.
Pad down there. With the lights off, there are people on.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Fudge. A soft, sour candy shell around a sweet purple berry flavored center.
So, how's this work? Do we get a table? Stand in a corner?
Regularly scheduled advertisement for the...
Okay, so what are we drinking? You're the expert? Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper.
You're new to this whole loosening up thing. How about wine?
Well, that's fruit and such, right? Okay, wine it is. Bottoms up.
Good choice for getting sloshed when you want to act fancy about it.
Wow, this is really kind of nice, actually. Who'd have guessed old fruit could taste so good? Oh, Captain, I'm pining for Junlei something fierce. What am I doing?
Going on a grand adventure across Falcon?
You're funny. Yeah, I guess we're doing that, aren't we? Crewing together, seeing the stars. It's like something out of a serial. I like the ones with grand romances. And I think I'm flubbing mine. I don't know what to do about us.
Beats me. I got a rough track record with relationships. Retweet in real life.
Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Mentioned her by name and everything, like she wanted me to know.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all.
Could be you're just overthinking it.
You know, that's a given, Captain. I can't not worry myself to bits about the things that matter to me.
Was she actually writing the message? You haven't
It
said.
was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her?
What is this really about?
I just got a lot of feelings, Captain, and they're all climbing up my throat. I need another drink. Right now. before I lose my nerve.
Let's just get you some water.
Come on, Captain. I'm here to drink. Okay, maybe you're right. I am a little woozy. Hydration, here I come.
Aw, this was just about to get fun.
Shush you. Captain, I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Even about silly things, but I'm so scared.
About what?
Everything? I got a solar system's worth of terrifying questions swirling around my head. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if we get together and she gets bored of me?
There's an easy way to get answers to all those questions.
There's nothing easy about spilling your guts to the person who's got your heart in their hands. You know I'm not interested in physical affection. Well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later, she's not?
You can't control how people react to you, even people you care about. Are you afraid of being rejected for who you are?
Of course. Wouldn't you be?
No, I am who I am. People don't like it. They're not for me.
I envy your boldness of spirit, Captain. I can only hope a little bit of it rubs off on me. But, gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think ungenerous thoughts.
We all do.
I suppose so, but I want to be my best self for her. A good person, worth caring for.
Simp!
Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just... wow. So much to think about.
Are you going to ask her out?
Oh, gosh, I don't know, Captain. Do you think I should?
Don't ask for my opinion. Believe in yourself.
Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually. Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And, well, for being a friend. It means a whole lot. You're good people, Captain.
This was fun. We should do it again after you send that message.
Huh. All right. Thank you, guys. You're real good friends, you know that? I wish there was a place we could all live quiet together. Come on, let's go.
That was awesome. We're gonna go all the way over here. We're gonna go all the way over here. Nigga? 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 Don't look at me like that.
Have either of the assault cruisers ever put...
Let's see how this goes. It can go really good or really bad in a matter of seconds.
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
Max. Aw, damn. Shit. Thanks, Chip. God dang it.
Max. Maximilian. Vicar. Vicky.
What?
Shoot, I forgot. It'll come to me. Something on your mind?
By verity, by strength. What are we contemplating today? Bokonu, and that's how I ended up assigned. Philosophisms are false, but most of the philosophers...
Alright. That got me worried.
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise. Some of the drinks we tried I even liked. I guess it's not all disgusting. And I don't feel it today. I guess that water must have worked. I'm glad I had you looking out for me.
If I know one thing, it's how to stave away hangovers.
Well, turns out the key is proper hydration. Probably should have been able to guess that for myself, huh? Anyway. I messaged Junlei when we got back and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night, thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos.
Okay, not bad so far. Not to ask for spoilers, but will we be drinking again tonight?
Oh, you just shh. I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises.
If you two marry, you'll be saying, ha ha, just kidding, unless you're not.
I resent you saying such, on account of it being uncomfortably likely. I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
Points. Probably should start leveling this shit up. I've been popping since my demo, bitch. I didn't know I had that. Stop. Wait a minute. Oh, silly. I say I'm moving slow. I feel like I was overgrown.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement.
Rizzo's Purpleberry Punch. You want a punch? We got your punch right here. Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Burning to death is one of the most painful ways to go. Just in case you needed a reason to get us out of this.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
You're not getting out of this alive if you play nice. Oh, you're only getting out of this alive if you play nice.
Woo! Look at the courage on this one. Lay it on me, boss. Give you a taste of that fiery primal spirit. Listen to the fire of those convictions. This one's hungry for justice. Alive or dead? Rare or medium? What's it gonna be? How do you want me cooked, bounty hunter?
Medium well.
Nice hit! Down they go!
Damn. I got jumped. I got jumped, guys. Seen that? I got my ass whooped. Alright, let's try this again. We're beating them. We're just gonna have to hide and shoot.
Hey, McRed.
You came with the crew. Woo! Look at the courage on this one. Lay it on me, boss. Give me a taste of that fiery primal spirit. Listen to the fire. Alive or dead.
Sheesh. That was crazy. All right, that time that went a whole lot better.
Are those hibernation pods? And I thought my bunk was small.
Didn't mean to press that. It's wild.
Okay.
Now we can move on to cleaner pastures.
Everyone get branded when they join McRed's crew?
Nope.
We got another complaint.
Ooh, smells like burning meat and bad hygiene.
Yep.
Incoming!
Down they go! That's the last of him.
Hold on, y'all. Just want to check on my download on the game.
Haven't seen any new faces down here since I arrived. Not sure how long ago that was. McRed tends to incinerate anyone who comes by.
He's dead.
That's too bad. I mean, he was a scary fucker, total pyromaniac, but you know how it is. You meet a guy, get used to his quirks, and then blam.
I came to grab some radiator parts. Engineering could use your help installing them.
I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger.
Mm-hmm.
By verity, by strength. What are we contemplating today? Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
This better be good.
You'll have to show me how to do that.
I think we're good. Nope. Got more still. Okay, now I think we got everything here.
News.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
I got the parts for the radiators. What now?
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. On the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight man-to-pillar infestation.
Oh, hey. Hello.
That's the last of them.
Good job, Vicar. Hello. Good job.
Oh, good. A fight.
Get on!
Down they go!
Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak.
What that mean?
I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Hey.
If you're hungry, you've come to the... They're terrified to lock in the juices. How about... You know what sprats are? Space rats. The laboratories of Spacer's Choice found a use for this limitless frontier resource. Sprat meat is plenty tasty when properly prepared. We grind them up in sausages, then terra-fry them in their own juices.
Okay, give me a sec. Alright. Well, I picked up the wrong controller. Alright guys, I'm in the stream. We'll be back in a little bit.